So this boat is being pumped out every week by Coast Guard.
There are around 200 vessels at Ganges Harbour on Salt Spring Island. If you look around, you'll see many of them are derelict. Some vessels have been here for so long, they have their own ecosystem.
But it's days away from sinking.
Nick Boychuk, owner of Eagle Eye Marine Services, says the issue with derelict vessels has worsened over the years.
You look at the harbor, and I could probably point out 5 boats that will sink in the next 3 months.
Vessels filled with garbage, rusting, and leaking sheen onto the water has become an eyesore. This vessel has sat here for nearly a week, and a smaller vessel next to it upside down.
We need to hold people accountable for this. The owners, I have to have a registration, I have to have insurance, I have to have all sorts of things in place to own a vessel, and there's no accountability out here. And that to me is a problem.
But accountability is just one of the many issues. Boychuk says there's been a lack of communication between agencies. He also says social issues are at play with the lack of housing and the mental health crisis.
This is about a 60 to 70 foot cement sailboat.
Boychuk says the owner of this sunken vessel died of an overdose last year, and it's been sitting here since. Dave Howell, who runs a water taxi company, says the cleanup response and enforcement has been lacking.
You pour oil in the water, somebody will give you a fine. But it seems with these vessels, we turn our eye the other way. We choose to not do anything about it.
We really want to respond to the hazards, the immediate urgency.
The Canadian Coast Guard handles derelict vessels that are deemed hazardous. It maintains a national database that currently lists more than 2,000 problem vessels. Ganges Harbour has 26 of those. While the federal government started fining derelict vessel owners a couple of years ago, Washington State boasts another potential solution. It started a vessel turn-in program in 2014, where eligible vessels nearing end of life can be taken away for free. The program is funded through boat registration fees and sales tax. At their last collection event, 49 vessels were turned over.
And here's the big thing, though. We recycled them, and we were able to recycle and prevent from going to the landfill 79% of those vessels.
But that's not all they do. The program also pays for them to collect vessels that are already derelict. Between 2021 and 2023, the program collected more than 300 vessels, and they're on track to surpass that by next year.
It's everywhere.
Boychuk knows this problem isn't unique to Salt Spring. He says it's time for everyone to come together, not just to pull these problem vessels from the water, but to prevent them from getting here in the first place.